Cold environments, polar and tundra. The polar and tundra environments are found in cold climates. Polar areas are very cold, normally below freezing, and winters tend to drop to -40 degrees Celsius and can reach -90 degrees Celsius. Tundra areas are also cold, and warm months only reach a maximum of 10 degrees Celsius, while winters can plunge to -50 degrees Celsius. Precipitation is low. It is less than 100 millimeters a year in polar areas and less than 380 millimeters in tundra areas. The seasons are well defined in both environments, cold summers and even colder winters. Ice sheets cover polar areas, so there is no exposed soil, and the tundra soil is thin, acidic, and not very fertile. Beneath the thin soil is a layer of permafrost which is holding and trapping greenhouse gases. Polar areas have few plants like lichens and mosses, which grow on rocks, and grasses grow on the coast. In the tundra areas, hardy shrubs, grasses, mosses, and lichens are common. There are relatively few species in these ecosystems. Polar bears, penguins, whales, and seals are found in polar areas. Lemmings, wolves, and reindeer also live in these areas. Polar areas are mostly uninhabited, but the Arctic has some indigenous residents, and a few scientists work in Antarctica. Tundra areas are home to many indigenous people, as well as oil and gas worked in larger towns. The biotic components of cold environments and the abiotic components are closely related, and many of them depend on each other. The cold climate causes plants to grow slowly and to decompose slowly when they die, so plant cover is quite low. This means that the soil is relatively low in nutrients, further limiting plant growth. Herbivores that rely on the plants to survive must migrate to areas where plants are able to grow, and the carnivores will follow the herbivores' migrations. In the summer months, when the tundra has a greater plant cover, the surface plants absorb the heat from the sun, preventing the permafrost below from thawing. The permafrost provides water for plants. Changes to one component of this ecosystem can have a knock-on effect on the whole ecosystem.